Have you seen the clip about Apollo's crush? I haven't, Ryan. Is it embarrassing? Should we watch it right now, right here? This smashed my daily sub goals. I was forced to. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Apollo. But seriously, is the crush? It's revealing. Oh, I don't have to know about. Okay. You're literally the first to understood my name. I mean, it makes sense that Rain would be dendrophobic, doesn't it? No, wait. It doesn't make... Does it make sense? I'm not sure. Oh, hello. The clip just magically arrived right here in chat. How about that? Oh, well. Oh, this is very... That's very, very... Okay. So what's this about your crush? What's this about your crush stuff?
While we're on the subject, I've told chat this many times, so it's not really a secret. And it's not doing great, like, it's not gonna be great for my argument here, but my first ever crush that I remember was...
Your first ever crush that you remember. Okay. You were really building up to that one, so let's have a look.
Crush that I remember was... My first ever crush when I was a child was a fictional character. And it was...
A fictional character?
It was Donald Duck.
No! I did not expect that! I did not expect that! Holy crap! That was the last thing I expected! God damn!
I didn't know it was weird until I was in my class and we talked about crushes, and some girl in my class said she had a crush on some guy, and I mentioned I had a crush on Donald Duck, and there was just complete silence.
Okay,
there was
fuck
complete
those girls.
I
just want to say, fuck those girls. You don't judge people for their crushes, okay? That's number one. We're gonna get back to this.
Don't judge me. That's...
Okay, listen. I will explain. Okay, two things. Screw those girls that were judging you for having a crush on Donald Duck, okay? It's an unconventional crush, but we don't judge here. That's number one, okay? Number two, all right? Here's why Donald Duck is actually attractive, okay? Because we know Apollo, we know Steph, okay? She's great. She doesn't judge a book by its cover. That's number one. She doesn't care that, you know, Donald Duck is a short king. Let's just put that, like, Donald Duck is a short king. That's number one. Number two, Donald Duck is a U.S. fucking Marine. All right? Depending on the author, he's either a Marine or a Navy or a sailor. You know? Dude's a soldier. You know? Dude is safe. Dude is dedicated. Dude is disciplined. Okay? All right? He works so hard, has an incredible skill set, not to mention his family happens to be the richest person in the entire world. Scrooge McDuck? Scrooge McDuck? And you don't think that greedy bastard will keep his money in the family after he dies? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Donald Duck is a kind and caring parent, even though they're his nephews, not his kids, his nephews. He cares for them. He brings them up. He makes sure that they are instilled with good values and skills as the Duckburg Scouts. I mean, honestly, the more you think about it, Steph she just exists on another level. And apparently she's into short kings, which is, you know, completely fair. Just I didn't see that coming because she's quite tall. But, you know, we do stand people who are also crushing on short kings.
You are wonderful.
And that's my case for why Donald Duck is a legitimate crush. Sherman Crumb, more like Donald Dilf? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Crazy Shark, thank you so much for that follow. You are wonderful and welcome to the Wholesome Order. I appreciate you. Listen, I'm pretty sure it's better than my first crush. What was my first crush? Oh shit. Gadget from Rescue Rangers. Gadget from Rescue Rangers. First crush. And then I had a really... No. Well, I mean, Gadget was like the first time I realized that like I like them intelligent girls. You know what I mean? Okay, but I will show you. Like, we're not talking crushes right now. We're talking like when you start to realize things, okay? I'm talking when you start to realize things. I will show you when I started to realize things. Are you guys ready? You guys are not fucking ready for this. This is when I started to realize things, okay? BAM! This show is just, it is. When you watch this show later now, like now that you're older, watching this shit, this show was just designed to give you certain kinks and fetishes, okay? Like, this fucking show, man. This fucking show. This is just fetish indoctrination. The show, okay? That's just how it is. It's so problematic. Oh, French cartoons are built different. This is very true. God damn it, my camera does not want to play on my team today. Okay, so that's us having covered some crushes. What did people say? Follow Earn Grimstar Gaming. Thank you so much for that follow. You are wonderful and welcome to Wholesome Order. I appreciate you. Crazy Shark. Flower, that rose tattoo looks sick. Listen, it's also interactive. Behold what happens when I press the middle of my rose tattoo. As you can see, my fingerprint stays behind on this middle part of my rose tattoo because that's a birthmark in the middle here, and the rose tattoo is around it. Just so you are aware. Also, she was awesome. Yeah, Gadget was awesome from Rescue Rangers. And Raz, it's good to see you. You talk about 2000 show making all redhead super sexy. Dude, Kim Possible, Walla Bear? I mean, I felt things for Shigo. I feel things for Shigo. Honestly. What time is where I'm at, Raz? It's 20:46. We're almost done for the day. I can't say I actually remember actual childhood crushes, though the leader from the Gargoyles always had my heart as a kid. Understandable. Kim's mom, dude. Kim's mom. Holy crap. Surgeon. Just rocking the shit out of that lab coat. I mean, come on. Okay. That was, game is super loud now. Whoops! Whoops! You know Ron has that good. Come on, butt crack! They're getting a new season, Totally Spice. Of course they fucking are. It's because Fox Kids XX don't realize that the reason why it's getting popular again is because of all the fetishes. It's so messed up, man. Woohoo! Missed me, bitch! There we go. Oh my god! Split his ass now. Wings. Oh, dude. Witch or W-I-T-C-H? How is that supposed to hit me, huh?